More on the sorry plight of Arsenal Football Club, heading for Champions League elimination and an 8th successive season without a trophy under manager Arsene Wenger. I'm joined on the phone by one of the club's most famous fans, CNN host Piers Morgan. Piers, thanks for your time on World Sport. All your millions of Twitter followers will already know that you think Wenger needs to go, but why is that?
Well, look, as you just said, it's 8 years since we last won a trophy. That's 2,832 days. And I cannot think of any manager of any big club in the world ever that has gone even 5 years without any silverware and kept their job. There seems to be this kind of strange, nostalgic, romantic, rose-tinted view of Wenger, as if he is still the manager today that he was 8, 9 years ago, when palpably he is not.
Where do you think it's gone wrong for him?
I think actually there have been some big strategic and tactical mistakes by Wenger. You know, he built some great double-winning sides, and the Invincibles, of course, by choosing tall, powerful, aggressive and skillful players. The teams that he's had ever since 2004 have been much smaller, much slighter, and we have been bullied off the ball as we were all last night against Bayern Munich, against any kind of top team we've come up against. And if you look at Arsenal's record against the big teams in Britain or in Europe in the last few years, it's really diabolical. And I think a lot of it is to do with the choice of players. In the end, you can blame the owner, silent Stan Kroenke, who very rarely shows his face. He did last night, but we hardly ever see him. You can blame Ivan Gazidis, the chief executive, who, in my view, has turned us into a shameful selling club. But the reality of Arsenal is that everything is geared around Arsene Wenger. It's all his creation, it's all his vision, and he has allowed himself, I think, to get into a mindset that coming fourth in the Premier League to qualify for the Champions League is an achievement. It's not, to me. Winning things is what football is all about. As Bill Shankly so rightly said, you know, it's not about coming second. It's about winning. And I think that we have lost that mentality. And I look at Alex Ferguson at Manchester United, and you see somebody who still has that burning desire to win trophies. Somebody try and tell Alex Ferguson that coming fourth is an achievement, and he would laugh you out of the room. I think Arsene Wenger has run his course, and I think it's time that he went and had a new challenge and, you know, went to Real Madrid or all these places he keeps saying he's been offered jobs, and we got somebody new and fresh who can reinvigorate us. And I would do it right now, because if we don't qualify for the Champions League next season, we will not be able to buy any top players in the summer, and we will then be into a horrible, slippery slide into mediocrity. And I just don't see Wenger inspiring this current team to get us that fourth place.
He should go right now, as in today, not wait till the second leg, not wait till the end of the season, have a succession.
I just don't know how much more embarrassing it has to get. I mean, you know, we've been dumped out of both domestic competitions by non-Premiership teams. These aren't the great sides of Europe. You know, these are non-Premiership sides with very meagre budgets. So when I keep hearing we don't have the money to compete, we're not being beaten in these competitions by Manchester City or Chelsea or Manchester United. We're being beaten by teams that aren't even in the Premiership. And last night was a masterclass by Bayern Munich that I predicted all week. I think in every single position, with the possible exception of Jack Wilshere, no Arsenal player would get into the Bayern team or indeed their bench.
And could Jupp Heynckes do a better job?
That has now been established.
Could Jupp Heynckes do a better job, Piers?
Actually, I think he's a fantastic thought process, because I was looking at it last night thinking this guy is 67 years old. He's 4 years younger than Alex Ferguson. He's clearly absolutely on top of his game. He likes to spend money. He likes to speculate, to accumulate. He's brought in some fantastic players. His team hunted like a pack. They were tall, powerful, skillful, passionate, determined. In short, they were exactly the kind of team that Arsene Wenger used to win almost every trophy